Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the SeaBlock Modpack. So we're almost done with this initial acid factory station that we're making. It's all backed up now because our nitric acid is full, the sulfuric acid is almost full. Hydrofluoric is not. Eventually, we're going to want to do some sort of a balancing thing, where like if one of them dips below 10 and the others are above 90, then they'll start flaring. I guess. We'll work that out in the future. We are producing the base mineral oil over here. Although we're not actually storing it anywhere yet. We should do that. We make these. Let's just go ahead and put it over here. How much space do we leave? I think that's right. This is far more base mineral oil than we'll need. That's fine. How do I want to do this? This right there? We can walk it across the top. Alright. Then that. We're not going to need that much base mineral oil. That's fine. We can make do. So I forget what the plan was. Was the plan that we were going to make... It's a little loud. Was the plan that we were going to just burn the steam in these crackers right here? No, that's for the steam crackers. That's the first priority. But we were going to... We're collecting fuel oil and naphtha. And methane. Although apparently not much methane. Where's all the methane going? It's turning into steam over here. Okay. We had a big plan. And I think it's not hooked up right. Yeah, it's not hooked up yet. We were gonna send it one way if we had one thing, and another way if we had a different thing. Like if we had residual gas, we were gonna send it this way. So let's see. Let's make a check valve. Contains 100. And it is the residual gas, right? It's residual gas that we're testing. Though apparently there's no oil. Because the acid gas is backed up. Right. Okay. Well, we can deal with that. I need wires. Alright. So it's gonna send the oil this way if the residual gas is greater than 10? Greater than 100? Residual. It can hold 1,000, so that'll be fine. It's not producing any now because apparently we don't have enough residuals. Because we're not sending it this way, we're not getting oil because we have too much gas. Too much acid gas. And this would be similar, but the opposite. If it's less than 100, send it this way. Well, less than equal because we don't want to end up in weird stopping situations. Either way, we're producing plenty of these three things. weird. We have just not quite enough crude oil. We must have like put a pipe down and deleted a pipe or something. Let's deal with this load balancing. This is a problem. We're gonna need more wires, and we're going to need flares. Need iron. Always iron, always. Between parts, I laid out more ground. So like we have ground that was stopped here, now it's going all the way out to here. Just anticipating what's going on in the future. And we got a few more new science things too. Alright. So how do we want to do this? I don't just want to say if it's... Well, I guess we could. We could say, we could make this an underflow. Like all of these underflows. So that we'll only send acid gas out if, we'll only send acid gas over here if this is less than 80. That will stop all these. That's pretty pitiful base mineral oil. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I need to figure out a better way to deal with this also. Because this is going to run out real quick. I don't just want to flare it at 80%, otherwise these will all be going continuously. I don't want them going continuously. Or maybe I do. That would be one way of guaranteeing we have enough sulfuric wastewater around. Does our CO2 ever get flared? Yeah, it does. Right there. I think. Yep. That's why it's sitting right there at 80%. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna put the underflow on all these. Actually, they renamed it. They renamed it to top up. It's now the top up valve. It used to be called underflows. And they're a great feature. I love them. Otherwise, I'd have to use like my circuit network to do things. Alright, we'll put them all like right here. Right? So we're only letting acid gas through. I didn't mean to place that many. Give some of those back. It's funny, the yellow ones are the ones that run out of power first. There. Alright, so we only add acid gas from these if we're out of acid gas here. And I will use circuitry for this because I don't want to sit right at 80 and have problems. So, right here. We'll do a check one again. So it fills right up to 1,000. And we're gonna let things through. If acid gas is greater than 90? Or 900. 900, right. Interesting. It shouldn't happen very much, because our steam cracking just isn't producing that much. So this is turned off right now. Yeah. But are these going now? These are, yeah. Making the oil. The sulfuric wastewater is already being flared. This stuff is creating the natural gas liquid, which gives me my synthesis gas. Do we do this right? We haven't done that yet, have we? So this is based on having synthesis gas. Let's put another check valve. Alright. So you're going to go if natural gas, synthesis gas is greater than 200. And you're going to go if it's less than that. Alright. So synthesis gas when we can. Which might be all the time. Maybe I have this ratio wrong. I mean, this is using synthesis gas to produce this ratio of stuff, most of which we just throw away. The methane we store, and we produce naphtha and fuel oil. When we have residual gas, we use it over here to process the oil better. We're not producing a lot of oil though. Where's the input for that? Here. Just this oil refinery? Why is this going? This shouldn't be going. We should always be using the residual. If it's available. Maybe it isn't available. That was the point. Yeah. And this is producing a ton of synthesis gas. And a bit of residual. Okay. Takes a while to get enough natural gas. It's only being produced 80 at a time. Or just the raw gas, really, that's the issue. Yeah, we only get 20 at a time. Okay, I think it's working. These are slowly filling. Not the methane, though. Okay, so I'm thinking putting a little T knot in place right here. Like, where's our, do we have a blueprint of a Tianon field? I don't think we do. Let's go grab one. Actually, no, we already have charcoal being produced over here. Is that working? It might not be working. Let's take a look at it. It looks very still. We are not getting any mud. Ah, that's an issue. We need to have the mud going, even if we don't produce slime. So I guess we'll have to clarify right here. On overflow. Why did I make so many top-ups? Okay, that will get our mud going again. Which should get our Tianon growing. And these will start filling up again. Very, very slowly. We should have just made a full Tianon farm to begin with, rather than this little half measures. Okay, let's go get a pattern for a big farm. Feels like our science is going pretty slowly. What's the holdup? What's this supposed to be? This is aluminum. What's the issue? No crystal catalysts. Ah. Well, that's not a problem. We can fix that pretty easy. We got whole buckets and buckets of these things. Better electric poles, sure. Where am I looking? Over here. There you go. Might fix up our science a little bit. Although it seems like... Now we're full on sludge. I had a great conversation with a great message back and forth with one of my viewers about the merits of how I was producing my mineral sludge, and it turns out I am not doing it very well. I think that's going to be our next thing we're going to do. We're going to make a better mineral sludge factory, station, whatever. Alright, let's go. Why did I go north? I was going to the Tianon farm and I completely got distracted. Oh, we're backed up on gold. A little bit. Ooh. Not quite backed up on nickel. Looks like iron is not doing that well. Yeah, because we're so backed up on our copper warehouse. Let's just let this one go, like, forever. Just so we get some iron ore being produced, so we can keep up our production of concrete. We don't need much cobalt. Ooh, fuel oil's stacking up real high. Wow, our power used to starting to really spike. From electrolyzers? Really? I mean, our roboports are being crazy, but... No. It's nothing special. And the accumulators are still getting us through the night. For now. I could have sworn we grabbed this picture at some point, but maybe we didn't. Either way. Do I want that one or do I want this one? Do we want we want the charcoal here. No, I could swear we've done this before. Where did we do it? Was there somewhere else where we made Tianan? I don't know. There wouldn't be the middle bit. Alright. I probably will need many things to get that. Actually, we should use electric furnaces instead. So we'll have to make some slight changes to that. Can I open that up and change it again? We did store it. We have a copy of it right there. We just didn't see that it was labeled right. That doesn't need to be there. We'll redo this whole bit at the end, manually. Okay. Do we have a composter, seed extractor, 4 bioprocessors? Let me delete this one. Pipes. We'll need more blue inserters. We'll need a couple more farms. I think that's it. Should be good. But yeah, I was having this great great YouTube comment back and forth with this guy, where he was telling me that I should be using charcoal filtering, and he is absolutely correct because of this difference in the recipe. Yeah, so charcoal filtering uses 100 mineralized per 50 crystal slurry. The ceramic uses 100 mineralized per 35 crystal slurry. So yeah, you have to add charcoal into it, but you have to, it saves you from having to make so much more mineralized. It's just ridiculously good. So we'll definitely switch over how we do it next time to do charcoal filtering. I have a bunch of those already. Okay. I should probably put out some more solar panels, but I can do that later. We're full on sludge again for somehow. It's all backed up. How is this going? Are we starting to get more base mineral oil? A little bit, not a lot. Not much more hydrofluoric acid either, because that's all about these guys. Or these guys. No, we're not getting enough because we're out of these catalysts. They need more aluminum and silver ore, and we have nowhere that produces silver ore. So we'll have to get that working again at some point. Anyway. Red chest right here. Oh, we have a lot of chemical plant we don't need. Oh well. We're gonna need to create some water also. Why do I only have... Oh, I have... No, why do I only have one of those? I should have... I don't know, this weren't stacking right. Okay. I don't think I need flare stacks. I need some blues, some yellows. Liquefiers? I don't think so. Let's try that. Oh, I'll need a clarifier probably. Or something. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of base mineral oil. It's very slow. Is it stopped? No, it's going. It's going strong, it just takes a long time. We need to double up this if we wanted to make another one of these. Which we could do. This isn't using that much of our sulfuric wastewater. CO2. But I think it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll be back in an hour and I'll be full. Alright. I do need flare stacks. I forgot about that. And several clarifiers. And we'll need some seeds right at the beginning. I didn't put the reds in either. But that's fine, that's fine. Can deal with that. Just making my bots work. I need one more, I think. Interesting. There. Okay. Oh, we didn't put the washing plants out, did we? Oh well. Or maybe we did, the bots were just taking a long time to get there. Yeah, we did. Bots are just too busy laying concrete. Pole 3s. Titanium poles. 11-11. The substations are pretty cool, I have to admit. The big substations. Alright, what can we do that will add some value? Gem processing? Get diamond axes. Character inventory slots we haven't gotten by now? We should definitely get that. Looks kind of weird, but that's okay. Alright, I'll just do it myself. Well, do it with my own bots, I mean, not myself. I wouldn't actually do it myself. Nobody got time for that. I don't have many more electric poles on me. I can make some. No, I can't. No copper. I do like that we make this little area here. It's one of the few things we made that seems big in SeaBlock. It's producing a lot of sulfuric acid, which is what I want. What I like. Anyway. And it's not reliant on anything except for the green catalysts, which is a concern. Definitely is a concern. Where am I? Oh, I guess the rest of the bots got their act together finally, and they're starting to be wanting to place things themselves. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so we're gonna use electric furnaces. That's probably far more than I need, but that's okay. Do we not have any more? Where are they? No, used them up. Ah, these are too slow. Just go ahead and build it. Why is that not in range? That exists. Did it not work in the pattern? I don't know. Alright, let's get some seeds. Why aren't you producing mud? You are. It's just being loaded into things. No, you're not. I don't have water. There. No. Oh, I didn't hook it up right. I forgot I needed another one of these. There. Should be enough to get things started. Oh, we'll need to give it some mud again also, won't we? Hopefully that didn't break that. Should work. I think we've gotten every step along the way. And then the output will be here. Well, we have to figure that out first. We're going to be creating solid fuel from various things. From charcoal and fuel oil. Or charcoal and synthesis gas. Interesting. Should I make it from synthesis gas or from naphtha? So 100 naphtha or 100 synthesis gas. 100 naphtha is 150 synthesis gas. We should definitely be making it from synthesis gas, I guess. We have to crack it. You know, I kind of don't want to bother. Let's just make it from naphtha. I'm being lazy, but you know. I just don't want to deal. Can't deal. This is all about eking out some benefit instead. This entire bit right here is all about just trying to get some benefit of producing this nitric acid. Or rather, to continue to use up the rest of the residual sulfuric wastewater to get something of benefit. And base mineral oil and power is going to be the plan. We don't need to make the power super efficient. So, that solid fuel plan. Yeah. So it takes 4 seconds for 100 naphtha. Wait a minute. So charcoal is a brick, wood pellets. Okay, wait a minute. I know at one point we worked this out. We said that we were producing 7.33 fiber per second. How much charcoal per second is that? So it would be that divided by 12 times 2 wood pellets per second. Did I do that right? I think I did that right. Yeah, so this much Tiananmen per second. So it's this much wood pellets per second. That divided by 8 times 4 wood bricks per second. And the wood bricks are multiple charcoal. Was that times 6? So we're producing 3, not quite 4 charcoal per second. These recipes that consume charcoal are going to take place in a liquefier or a chem plant. Liquefier 2s and chem plant 2s are the same speed, so it kind of doesn't matter. Liquefiers are cheaper though. So liquefier 2s. So liquefier 2 is going to consume 1 time, 1 divided by 4. Oops. Why isn't that working? There. 4 divided by the speed, which is 2.25. So each one of these consumes 0.5 a second. So we can run not quite 7 of them. In practice, we'll probably just do. Well, we're not really producing a lot of methane. We're producing a lot of fuel oil and naphtha. 2, 3, and 3. I kind of don't like the odd numbers. How do I want to set this up? I'm thinking. We're gonna need these. I should start making. They need Invar, which we don't have on us at the moment, and stone furnaces, which need actual stone. Why isn't this working? We're not producing our compost. Oh, right. Okay. Oops. Go ahead and get Algae Processing. Sure. Or Armored Railway. That's not going to help. We need the... Yeah, I should have put one in there and one in there. I want to borrow from here again. Is this good? That'll work. Just to make sure we get seeds going. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I could not do this. I could not make it so that these consume soil. Like, that might be, I could do binifran, or I could do brown algae, or something like that instead. And, compost that. To avoid this. But it's just kind of nice all feeding from the same line. Even if it does mean we can't run like a 5th and 6th one of these. Oh well. Let me just make sure we're getting some compost. We will be. It's fine. We'll get more seeds from there. That will resupply these two. We've got plenty of seeds. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay. So I go back to this. We were agonizing over how we're gonna lay this out. Let's just lay out too many. that might be the easiest way to think of it. Like, I guess we need to deal with the methane. We do need to deal with the methane. These should all be facing in. If we're doing it that way. We'll make these. What's that? That's cupric crystals. We need to set up a cupric place, or not cupric, a ferrous place at some point. You're making solid fuel from fuel oil. You're making solid fuel from naphtha. Inefficiently, because we're too lazy to make steam. And you're making solid fuel from methane. Let's make that a little further north. Okay. The methane comes right here. Or the naphtha does. The methane can go down the side. All right. And yes, this is far more furnaces than we need. In fact, it's not going to look good no matter what we do. But at some point, we'll figure out exactly how many we need and only have that. Probably it'll just be like 2. But I don't know. This isn't in the full swing of things yet. It's still not backed up on seeds and soil. So maybe it'll clean itself up. I don't know. Okay, now we have a ton of solid fuel. Let's go get some stone. Why is our blue science stopped? No gold. Wait a minute, we had a ton of gold. I guess we have no gold. It was backed up for a little bit. But I guess no longer. This is not working because our stone's backed up, of all the things. Alright. We should have a ton of gold in our titanium area, though. Let's just get that. Or maybe not anymore. Maybe we already have done that a few times. We have a tiny bit of tungsten. And a very small amount of gold. Yeah, we've already grabbed this before. This is backed up, or it stopped because of a lack of nitric acid, I'm betting. Do I just wanna... I don't want to bother. I could just run a line all the way around, but no. No, I don't want to bother. I didn't do the thing I was going to do. I'm terrible at this game. So I was going to get more stone. Then we're gonna go get some more inbar. And apparently steel. I have no idea how many steam engines what I just set up over there can support. I probably should math it out, but I'm kind of feeling lazy, so I don't want to bother. I didn't get the steel. Here we are off in the unpaved wilderness. That was the start of our base. This needs cobalt steel for that engine. Should I not even bother to make these threes? Because we don't have the, it wouldn't be equivalent. We wouldn't take advantage of the temperature. It'd be higher efficiency. But... like, could I make a cobalt steel thing? Really quick? Not easily. Let's just make it using twos. So we'll have 8 boiler twos and 4 for each, so that'd be 32. And we'll need some big tanks. Ooh, we're going on awfully long. Let's get this done real quick. Our bots are done. They finished laying out all the concrete. Well, so far. All the concrete we specified so far. Alright, we'll run it like this. We'll need to add water. But we can do that. We'll create water right here. That's so destructive. Can't I just like put a mark on the ground and have my bots dig it out or something? When you really need to explode the ground. We need more exploding the ground things too. Soon. How do I have an odd number of these? Wait a minute. Now I don't. I have 32. That's what I want. And one in the middle covers both sides, right? Yeah. Doesn't quite. Let's see. But there and there. That gets the entire array. Okay. I should load balance this, otherwise we'll burn through our fuel oil faster than our naphtha or whatever. Like we are. Alright. I didn't expect these to be going at all. I guess they're all going much slowly instead of just the front two going. There we go. Should be adding a nice little bit of power at night. We can add more steam engines if this starts filling up really hard. I suppose we should overflow these into a, yeah, let's do that. Otherwise, it'll cause problems, potentially. If we don't use all that power. Alright. Let's take a look at that. So we moved from that being our max to looks like that's our max right now. Though we'll see more in the morning. I don't know why it's empty. Why is it empty? I would have thought I'd be able to support 2 all the time. It shouldn't ever empty, unless it ran out of water. And it's not. I mean, they'll stop. Oh, okay, yeah, they stopped because it became day. Never mind. I was thinking it was empty, but no, it just wasn't burning any. So now these are starting to fill up again, right? Yeah. Alright, I think I'll take a break there. We have finally finished this station. We might do a little more load balancing with the end products, but... Well, wait, why aren't we getting more hydrofluoric acid? We should be getting oh yeah, because we're not quite done with the station. We're mostly done. But we're going to eventually have to unload stuff at one of these to create the catalyst we need. Yeah, I guess we'll run a line up like that. We'll deal with that later. For now, I think I'll take a break, so thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, goodbye.